The theme that Rebbe spoke about a lot, and let's not kid ourselves, we're as guilty as anybody else of this. Go'on Yankov, Jewish pride, never bend your head, be proud. The Rebbe felt that the problem was we care what the goy thinks, and the Rebbe was saying, Gaiva. A Yid, that's when it comes to a goy, has to be about Gaiva. His attitude is, I'm the balabas. And this is a real lesson that applies now. It applies always. A Jew should be proud, not apologetic, to be who he is or she is without any shame. And the Rebbe's position always was, you want the goy to respect you? Don't apologize. He's going to hate you for that. Be proud. Because the whole Reform movement was built on stopping anti-Semitism. How do you stop anti-Semitism? Act as similar to the goy as possible. Don't stand out. So their biggest fight, they don't like Lubavitch, but the public, when they're lighting, that's so offensive. It's so getting the goy to hate you, and then they imitated it. You know, Yiddish, the Rebbe wants you to be proud. Balegaive, not balegaive that you step on people's heads, but don't bend for anybody. You know the famous story with the Rebbe, which I just don't know how a human being could have that kind of certitude. You know the story? It's a mamish a crazy story with the Rebbe himself. As the Rebbe used to go visit his mother every day for 15 years till she passed away, Tav Shachafei. And we'd walk up Kingston. Everybody knew when he goes, 6 o'clock. So all the storekeepers on Kingston from Houston Parkway till would stand in the doorway of their stores, and they would acknowledge each one as he passed. What is now the shul was stores. You understand? There were stores till the corner. I remember when they built this third shul, there were stores. Kingston till Eastern Park was stores. One of those stores was a hat store, and the Rebbe used to buy his hats over there. And the guy would stand at the entrance to the store, and every day they would pass him and tip his hat to him. So the story is that once the Rebbe was walking up Kingston, and he tips his cap to this hat maker who made the hats for all the Lubavitchers. And there was an African-American mailman, a guy, standing on the sidewalk, and the Rebbe gave him a smile that could melt ice. And this hat maker was insulted. I get a tip of the cap and he gets a smile. I made the Rebbe's hat. Anyway, the Rebbe went to see his mother. And the way back, they were still standing in the door, or they came back out. The Rebbe walks up to this man, to this hat maker, who was not happy that he just got a tip of the cap, and to the guy to geschmeichelt. And the Rebbe said, in my entire life, I never bent my head to a non-Jew. I can't tell you how many times I bent my head in the last 5 minutes. In my entire life, the Rebbe gave him a smile. He didn't do this. To the year that he bent his head. In my entire life, it was a shita, you know. You know one of the stories that they tell about the Rebbes, and it's a true story, so it's a crazy story. But it must have been in Berlin. The Rebbe and the Rebbes were in Berlin when the Nazis came to power. So I think it was in Berlin. Could it have been in France? I don't know how. But the Rebbes told the story. That they were the goose-stepping, they were marching, the Germans were marching. And they were big anti-Semites, that goes without saying. So the Rebbe said to the Rebbe, let's get out of the way. And the Rebbe said, Nein, sollen sie sehen wie ein Yid geht. No, let them watch how a Jew walks. And every soldier walked around them. Don't try that, by the way. That don't. If you're a Nazi German, you see this, get out of it. But the Rebbe walked with him. She walked with her husband. The Rebbe said, Nein. She should have said, you can go yourself. Yeah. The Rebbe was there. The Rebbe walked with the Rebbe, and every German soldier walked around them. So that's a keichalaki. That's cool. The Rebbe said to the Rebbe said, let's get out of the way. And the Rebbe said, Nein. Sollen sie sehen wie Yid. It's funny, the Rebbe's mother told the story, a similar story. That when the Rebbe left Russia, he went home to his parents for Yom Tov. Tishrei Peichas, the Rebbe was in Yekaterinslav. That Simchas Torah, the Rebbe and his father danced every minute, the whole 24 hours. After Yom Tov, the Rebbe left. And the Rebbe apparently went out through Finland, through Leningrad. You know how far away Yekaterinos was from Finland? It's probably 2,000 miles. It's a very big distance. And they went by train. So the Rebbe's father accompanied the Rebbe a certain distance and he went back. The Rebbe's mother accompanied him till the border, till the Finnish border, till the top. I think the Finnish border. I could be wrong, but I think it's the Finnish border. So you're on a train for so many hours, you got to daven. The Rebbe stood up and he put on his tefillin, and the Rebbe's mother swallowed her tongue. In Russia, in 1927, to get up on a train and put on tefillin, it was an act of suicide. And the Rebbe's mother watches her son stand up and put on tefillin, the guys in Pfeifen. A bunch of Russian goyim got up and made a mechitza around the Rebbe and stood the entire time that he davened. The people short pushing shouldn't see what he's doing. And the Rebbe finished davening, he took off his tefillin, they sat back down. That's a cool story.